Senator Marsha Blackburn joins us this Monday morning. Welcome back, Madam Senator. Always good to see you. Whose side are you on?
Good to see you.
The Manchin side, it won't create inflation. Toomey's side, it will create inflation.
Well, when you look at the Joint Tax Committee, you look at the Penn-Wharton study, everybody is saying this is going to increase inflation. And Joe Manchin's a good man, but I believe that if you've got a 15% corporate tax in there, that is a tax increase. If you eliminate carried interest, that's a tax increase. Who do we know ultimately ends up paying all these taxes? It's the people that are going to end up paying more taxes. And on top of this, you put the $80 billion they're wanting to put into beefing up the IRS, saying we want the IRS to go after tax cheats. And we know that what that means is more audits for more small businesses, which is going to make it harder for them to make a profit and stay in business.
Now, as I understand it, the Senate goes on recess on midnight Friday, I think, which means you've only got 5 days to push through this whole thing through. Yeah. And you've got to get all 50 Democrats on board. Nobody can be absent for COVID isolation, for example. That's going to be a real tall order to get all of this through and passed in 5 days. In fact, I'd say it's impossible. What say you?
I say it's going to be very difficult for them. And bear in mind, this would be another $739 billion in government spending. Last week, they spent nearly $3 billion on the CHIPS Plus bill. And now you've got this with $370 billion for green energy. You've got $64 billion in Obamacare subsidies, $313 billion in new taxes. That is a lot of spending. And Stuart, the more people hear about this, they're going, this makes no sense to me. Because they know it is the small business manufacturers, people that are supplying the auto industry, the appliance industry, people that are doing plastics, tool and die manufacturing. These are the people that are going to find this to be an unbearable tax burden because they have no way to spread that cost across their own supply chain.
Would you just care to weigh in on the possible visit of Speaker Pelosi to Taiwan? Do you think she should go?
Oh, absolutely, yes. She should go. We should never allow the Chinese Communist Party to dictate our foreign policy. And we know that they try to use their propaganda arm to spread their influence. We have seen this. They continue to do it, whether it's great power competition and dealing with the military, dealing with the Belt and Road Initiative. They're trying to force other countries to recognize them as the globe's superpower. We cannot give in to them, and members of the House and Senate have been going in and out of Taiwan for years. I have been to Taiwan on multiple occasions, and we need to continue to go with Taiwan. We've got legislation right now that some of us filed last week that would begin the lease program with them.
We can't cancel a visit because the Chinese say cancel a visit. Can't have that. Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us. Always appreciate it. See you soon.
Good to see you.